Alicia.
And I'm Giancarlo.
This is our review of
V-Commandos. That's right, and the expansions.
Is it 5 Commandos or it's V-Commandos?
It's V-Commandos.
Okay.
Okay, but there's quite a bit of, there is 5 Commandos, I believe, 5 or 6. Yeah, there's 5 Commandos.
Then that's it. That's why it's V-Commandos.
Well, it's V-Commandos, 5 Commandos. It's kind of a play on words or numbers or play on Roman numerical numbers. How about that? These are the expansion as well. Okay, so it adds more commandos and more scenarios. So just move this on to the side. And it's a co-op game that takes place in World War II. Oh. And before we go to the review, we just want to thank Renew.com as well. They've been supporting us. And if you guys want to support us, anyone else out there, just sign up to our Patreon. V-Commandos is a co-op scenario stealth-based game set in the 1940s. As a team of elite commandos, infiltrate enemy lines and complete your goals undetected to win. Let's jump right into setup of mission. Choose one of the many missions included in V-Commandos, but for this review we'll show you the Snowflake mission. This card will tell you the map, location, and date on one side, and on the other side it will show you what maps to set up. You need to complete both the Weapon Depot and Village map to unlock the Underground Base map. Find the map cards and place them like so. When you complete your mission, which is written here on the map card, turn the map card over to reveal artwork of your successful mission. Finally, take the special rules cards for that mission and read it out to all players. These will have special rules, and if you're playing on Legendary mode, read the special red rule too. Now that the mission is set up and you have been briefed, it's time for you to choose your team and load out.
The base game comes with 5 Commandos, but available expansions will add more. The base game comes with a scout, a medic, a sniper, an officer, and a sapper. Each one also has 2 sides to them. So once you choose your character, also choose a side. Each side has different starting equipment, health, and abilities. Find the starting tokens and place them on your character. Take the 2 tokens that represent your characters and place them on the stealth side in the starting room of the mission. Have all other tokens separated close to the board and you're now ready to play. A round consists of drawing an event card, then players do 3 actions, then enemies do their actions. The first phase is to draw an event card from the event deck. These can cause negative or positive effects to the round. Then players take turns using up 3 action points on their turn, and players will choose in which order the players will activate.
So here are the actions you can do on your turn using your 3 action points. Moving into an adjacent tile costs 1 action point, and moving stealthy into a medium tile costs 2 action points. If you're in stealth mode and on the same tile as an enemy, you can do a silent kill for 1 action point. When you kill an enemy, draw a random item and drop it on the same tile. You can use items for 1 action points. These can be grenades, health packs, costumes, etc. Shooting takes an action point, but we will look at combat a little later. And regular actions like placing a bomb or turning off an alarm take only 1 action point. If you have action points you do not want to spend, you can save them here on your player board for the next turn. Now let's take a look at a few of these actions in detail.
Moving on small tiles is straightforward. It costs 1 point. If you move into a tile with an enemy unit or units, you roll the die for each enemy to see if they spot you. If they do, flip your token to the scene icon and sound the alarm, turning the alarm to the orange side and making the enemy spawn points more active. If you moved onto a medium tile, you can spend 2 action points to stay stealthy. But again, if there are units there, you must see if they spot you. If you enter a medium tile without spending 2 action points and only spend 1, then the alarm sounds automatically. And finally, the large tiles will have you sound the alarm automatically when entered. So that is how movement works. Let's take a look at combat.
When you decide to attack, choose your standard weapon or a weapon you picked off a dead enemy. The white squares simply tell you how many dice to roll. When you select a target in line of sight or adjacent to your tile, roll the number of dice and see if you rolled the number required to hit. This is written on the tile of the target. Small is usually 4 or higher, medium is 3, and large is 2. If your gun has an eye icon, you become visible and the alarm sounds, so try to use silencers or guns that are quiet. If you use a grenade, the alarm sounds, but you stay hidden. You can always turn off the alarm when you reach it, but you can only do this once per mission. If you're lucky enough to have found an enemy uniform, you can put it on when visible to become stealthy. That is basically it when it comes to moving and attacking. Yes, the rules of the game are fairly simple, but completing missions in the game can be quite challenging. Now, once all players have activated the commandos, the enemies will have a phase.
The first thing they do is spawn on the tile next to the spawn point. If the alarm is sounding, then 2 units will show up instead of 1. The enemy units will then move to the closest visible commando, otherwise according to the compass shown on the event card. If it shows this symbol, reveal the next card to see in which direction they move. Once they all moved, they attack, by rolling dice equal to the number of white squares on their token. If they hit, you will take wounds and won't be able to save actions anymore, and will have less points on your turn. You can also go into critical status, which means you need immediate attention. Once all enemy units have activated, a new round begins. If you complete your objective, you must run out using the trapdoors you came in from. If you do, you made it and can now move on to the next location or scenario. Complete every scenario in the game on Legendary mode to prove your worth.
V-Commandos is simple enough as a great entry-level co-op game, but the tactics and strategy are both very present, making it also a good game for advanced gamers out there. The box comes with a lot of contents and enough scenarios for good replay value. Although we wish there was some sort of progression with the characters, like other scenario-driven games. However, this also allows for drop-in and drop-out gameplay, which is good. The artwork on the map cards are simply amazing, but the artwork overall is not consistent, and we wish the style was kept the same throughout the entire game. Another problem V-Commandos suffer from is the alpha gamer problem, which comes with most co-op games out there, but if you're okay with that, it does not affect the game too much. And finally, luck can really mess your plans out there, and there's quite a bit of it with the dice rolling and the event cards. Sometimes enough to break the mission. Luckily, the missions are quick and easy to reset. If you aren't into stealthy co-op World War II games with historical reference and story, check out V-Commandos. From us, it gets 7 sneaky kills out of 10. Subscribe now to our channel to stay in the loop. If you like our work, help us continue by sharing the channel to your gaming group. Thanks for watching and happy gaming.